I'm ready to start. Hi friends, it's Bree and welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a get ready with me. So last night on Instagram, I posted like a little ask me questions sort of thing. And I just wanted you guys to share things that you thought I should talk about, something that I may or may not have knowledge on. On top of that, we're gonna do a red lip and winged liner. I've gotten a few questions about it. Actually, one of my favorite people, her name is Isabel. She messaged me and she was like, my love, Mila, you have to do something on this. So, I am. So our first question that was sent in, topic, is from Emily Ryan with 2 N's _ I love you. She wants me to talk about her. Okay. Emily, you're adorable and I love you. I love Perez too, but not as much. I'm so excited that you love Halloween too, because it's spooky season. It's spooky season, sisters. So we're gonna go ahead and get started and I'm gonna continue answering questions. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our All-Star ColourPop primer. This is actually a really awesome primer because it's a mattifying and blurring primer. And I believe it's like $12 on ColourPop's website, which if you are not a fan of ColourPop, I think you're doing your life wrong. Really high quality and not expensive like you think. They also do a lot of colors in their shadows, which range in pigmentation and like types of shadows. So they have their super shock shadows and then they have their single shadows. And I actually have both. One of my favorites is a shade called Sailor. That is a super shock shadow. And then in my last video, I used Chauffeur, which is this guy right here. And this is one of their single shadows. Now most of their shadows range from $5 to $7 and they do a lot of buy one, get ones. So say you spend $20, you get 8 shadows. You know, save your coin. Save your coin. Moving along, we're gonna jump into the new NYX Cosmetics Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. This is a full coverage foundation and I've already used it once. And I was gonna do a first impressions, but I guess this can be my first impressions. This foundation says up to 24 hours matte finish. I got the shade CSWS F6.5 in nude, which there's the color right there. I like it. It's actually, I like heavy products. I like it when it feels heavy. It gives it more of that bougie, like I'm paying for what I'm getting sort of thing. So this is a nice heavy packaging. The top is plastic and it just pops off and it's a little pumpy pump. I really like it so far. Now, if you're oily, this is a great foundation for you. I'm not, I'm a very normal skin tone, so I don't get oily. I also don't get dry. So I have noticed I have to work with this a little bit more than I do my other foundations. But you know, what can you do? So we're just gonna go ahead and apply this. And then the next question that we're gonna talk about is from one of my good friends, Haley. We are going to talk about my move. So if you don't know me or you don't follow me on social media or you know, whatever, I recently just moved from one end of the country to the other. As in I moved from North Carolina to California because I married my best friend who I've been together with on and off for almost 3 years now. This October 25th will be 3 years. It was a very big jump, very scary. It was very scary because I moved here with absolutely no friends. Well, that's not true. I have friends, but they're like 2 hours away. It was also really hard because I had to leave my pupper for now at home. We do get her the beginning of this month. So I think she should be here by the 15th. And we are flying her through American Airlines. If you know me, my dog is literally more important than my husband in my life. So next we're gonna move on to our next question and step. So this is concealer. This is the NYX Got You Covered. If you can see from the top, I already have some on my little dish, so I'm just gonna put this out. You see it like that, like it's not. I'm a full coverage queen. I am a cake face, as Nikki Tutorial says, and I live for it. So to me, I love this. Concealer, I think it's actually a really nice coverage, and it definitely gives me the thickness and the highlight that I want. Now I don't, my highlighter is highlighter. My concealer and highlight are the same. Some people do more than one layer. Some people will do concealer and then also do a highlight for their face, which if I'm doing super full glam, that's what I'll do, just because it definitely, I think, gives it that effect where you're like, wow, this is really nice. I sometimes spray my beauty blender with the All-Star Face Setting Spray from ColourPop, just to give it a little bit more moisture to blend. ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder, and then it comes in a little container like this. As you can tell, I've used almost all of mine, and I got it in the shade Translucent. It's my favorite shade to bake. And then we're also going to use the Hydra Touch Powder Foundation by NYX. It's this. Comes in this just little compact. I can open it. It's just this, and it came with this guy, which I tried to use and I hate it. I really hate it. So while I'm baking, we're going to go ahead and answer a couple more things. So again, from my friend Haley, she was asking about my Halloween plans. So, like I said, I just moved to California and I've never been to Disneyland. I've been to downtown Disney, I've been around Disney, but I've never been in Disney. And my best friend Lauren, we're going to go to Disneyland because it is the Halloween extravaganza going on right now, and I've never been, and if you know me, my Instagram handle is literally Spooky Queen. I'm also using this LA Girl Pro Powder for my bait because my translucent powder doesn't seem to want to come out. So that's fun. My plans for Halloween consist of my husband being gone for the whole month. So I'm probably gonna go to Disney. Might bar hop with some friends at my job, potentially. And then decoration wise, I'm actually starting to decorate today. I have some decorations that my parents have sent me from my home that I've had for a while. And then Michael's today is actually having like 70% off their pumpkins. And then I have another coupon that's 20% off. So the pumpkins will be almost free. And that's online and in store. So I'm gonna get a shit ton of pumpkins. We're also going to put pumpkins in all of these windows because I have one, well, I'm not gonna put in that one, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 windows that face the street and below that we're gonna carve pumpkins and we're gonna put them in and we're gonna put candles in them and, you know, like have them all lit up and be spooky. And hopefully my husband and I can get that done before he leaves. If not, you know, I'll just do it all myself. We're also gonna let this bake for a second while I powder the rest of my face. And we're gonna answer some more questions. So we have another one that says wedding planning. Wedding planning is a blast. That is complete sarcasm. Wedding planning is very frustrating, especially when like you don't know your budget, you don't know how much you can spend, you don't know a lot of things, which can include like my husband and I have completely opposite schedules for the time being, which means like I don't start working until the 30th. So I'm home all day. So essentially I sit at home and I think about this stuff. And he works from 6 o'clock in the morning till like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, despite the days that he has to be on duty, which means I don't see him for a full 24 hours. But we are slowly getting there. We have 2 venues in mind. One is on my beautiful, beautiful best friend's property. And then the other one is at this place called The Muse in Winston-Salem. And we really, really like that one as well, but I'm leaning towards using my best friend's land because that's also a place that I kind of grew up at, like my high school years into like college. And like she's still like someone I'm like very close to. Like I'm literally attending her wedding this November. I'm flying back to North Carolina specifically for it. We have a month, like a date that we want, even though the month that I want it is the busiest month apparently of the season to have a wedding. Of course it is. We also, I have my bridesmaids picked out. He has his groomsmen somewhat put together. We have flowers, I have in mind, decorations. Everything is very like, let's say vision board. Everything was put out on vision board, but we haven't like taken steps forward. Now we're gonna move on to brows, and with the brows, we're going to talk on another topic. From Sammy Sosa, I have a question that says, my favorite cheap products, and I should do a dollar store video. My face is very sensitive, so me doing a dollar store makeup video is something I don't know if I would do that, just because I would have to see what products they had. Like, if I recognize any of the brands, simply because my face is so sensitive. Like, I use Fourth Ray Beauty, which is actually another topic that falls into this kind of. So my friend Jasper, he was talking about adult acne. And I don't really break out. I went ahead and did one brow off camera really quick because my mother called me and I had to answer. So again, we were talking about Fourth Ray Beauty and adult acne and the dollar store makeup. So again, one of the main reasons why I personally wouldn't do it is simply because my skin is so sensitive. My skin is very sensitive when it comes to changing up foundations. It's a big reason as to why I don't really change up my routine with makeup products. Once I find a foundation that I really, really enjoy, I tend to stick with it pretty heavily. And on top of that, like, I don't break out. I have very, very normal skin. I don't get oily, I don't get dry. I use the Tatcha water cream as my moisturizer. Fourth Ray Beauty is ColourPop's sister in skincare. So I just actually placed my first order and it comes with 5 products. So I'm pulling up their Instagram and this is what their Instagram looks like. It is Fourth Ray Beauty. And then you can see in the bio right here, it says, clean wellness inspired skincare created for the beauty enthusiast, which essentially it is created for girls who love makeup, guys who love makeup, anyone that wears makeup on the regular, and just needs skincare that is penetrating and just fully able to clean your skin. So it comes with 5 products. And then you can also match yourself to what type of skin you are. So there's the lightweight, it's the hydrator of it, which I'm gonna zoom in. Is this product right here. I don't know if you can see that, there we go. So what it is a hydrator. So it is AM hydrating, and it is for dry skin, oily skin, normal, combo, acne prone, and sensitive. And it is a squalane. Squalane is derived from olives, which squalane is a very common derivative from shark liver. So that sounds kind of gross, but a lot of products do use this latter, which is the shark liver derivative, which olives give, I guess, the same type of moisture and kind of glow that you would want. So again, just Fourth Ray Beauty is a super, super awesome brand. They also sell a rose quartz roller, which is something that you should put in the fridge or dip in cold water. You should never put yours in the freezer because it will crack. They also have a Later Hater Spot Treatment, which I heard is very similar to the Mario Badescu Spot Cream, which essentially you can make yourself. And then they also have the AM to the PM, which is a gel cleanser. And that has lychee, Hawaiian ginger, lotus, and jojoba. Recapping, they have an AM to the PM gel cleanser, a BFD cleansing oil, a Keep Clear clarifying oil, the lightweight hydration, which is a moisturizer, and then Later Hater Spot Treatment. So there's 5 products, and I believe you can get the bundle for $54, which is the whole collection. So that's 5 products of really awesome, very good, very natural for your skin for $54, which, that's nothing. nothing. Do this. So last time I didn't talk about my brow routine. I kind of already had everything done. So this is how I normally do my brows. It's just a nice little arch, just one solid, you know, brow. So I also, again, we're staying in ColourPop in this home. We use the ColourPop. Now, ABH is my holy grail, but my lovely husband actually had my Anastasia dip brow. This is my favorite brand, which we can actually talk about because that's another question. It is my favorite brand. So we're using our ColourPop. It's dried out. My husband left it in his backpack while he was underway and it dried out. What better than to have an expensive brow product dry out on you? So we're going in with the shade Redhead. This is 18G3 brow color. Now, I do redhead because obviously it matches my roots. I am naturally a strawberry blonde, so this is the closest match to my hair. And then we just pick up my cute little mermaid brush. It is just an angled tip. I use this as my brow brush instead of eyeliner brush, which is essentially what it's for. And I just fill in my brows.
Will it be the same as last time I had you in my blankets? Nah, I ain't seen you in so long overseas.
And then we take a spoolie at the end of this. Just a pencil brush. But I actually used all the product in this. So I'm taking one of my favorite brushes, just a nice flat curved brush. I use this, or I use this is a Morphe M432 brush, which is just a flat angled brush that's actually specifically made for this, but I like using this on my tail ends and this on the inner corners. And we're gonna just go back in with the Gotcha Covered Concealer by NYX. And we're just gonna apply a little bit on to the tip of it. And we're gonna go ahead and carve this out.
I can sing along with you. I can sing along with you. I can sing along with you. I can sing along with.
Move the sun and moon, put you out there and make a better space. Cause you light my day and you check the hole trying to ride the wave. I know you long gone, I don't get to see you much these days, but you gotta know I'm counting down the days. When you get back, we'll fuck a bunch of ways. Day. I feel so up when I see you. When you away, I can't stand. Think you'd be great as my girl. I'd be pretty dope as your man. You dance cause you love it and need to make money, and you know that I understand. But as soon as you land, I'm there picking up in your suitcase, giving you time like a plan. You already know, my baby back in his hoe, right by my side like a rib, holding you close, I'm never letting you go. Told you don't leave me again, big daddy strokes, off day I'm going.
So we're gonna go ahead and start working on the face. And our next question comes from my beautiful Kirsten. So she wanted me to talk about myself and my favorite brand. And that's kind of why I brought up Anastasia. She is my holy grail. Anastasia Sora of Anastasia Beverly Hills and her daughter Claudia are two women that I hands down look up to in this beauty industry, which right now is in shambles. So Anastasia is a brand that was founded by Anastasia Sora and her daughter Claudia, who you probably know as Norvina. And literally, like, right here, I have 3 of the palettes. I have Subculture, and actually I have World Traveler, and the Mario X Kim Kardashian, or whatever, the Makeup by Mario palette in my back room, because those are palettes that I don't use as much. Subculture was kind of a flop for me, but I still love her. I still bought it, still will stand her. But these are the 3 palettes I use the most right now. I also heavily use her blush trio. I have a lot of stuff in my storage still that I don't use every day that are kind of like my makeup kit. I know I have at least 2 highlighting palettes in there, 3 highlighting palettes. I have 4 different shades of her foundation sticks. I have a Z palette that holds 15 of her single shadows. And I think that's it. Oh, I have 2 contour kits in the back there too. Those are products that I don't use. I use them if I do other people's makeup, it's kind of like my professional kit to where I don't use them. I use my products and then those are separate. Because she's a very high-end, very, very glam. So yeah, that is forever going to be my, hands down, holy grail, 100% forever in love brand. I think she's an extremely hardworking woman. She's very unproblematic and just all around, she never fails to amaze me. She has an amazing team that she works with. She has an amazing daughter who I haven't even gotten an Ormina palette yet because I haven't had the money to, or really the time with the move and just all of our money being put into getting an apartment and stuff. I haven't really had the time to stop and get it, but they're also now releasing a new palette called Sultry, and I can't tell you how much I want that PR box. Simply because it is beautiful. And they're also releasing individual pigmented glitters. And when I tell you, okay, reason number 10,000 why I love my husband. So we're laying on our bed because we have no other furniture in our apartment besides our bed, and then we have an entertainment stand there, and then the rest of this is just like open space. Like I'm sitting on the floor right now, and then my husband's boxes are right here from his parents sending us like the rest of his things. Since I flew here, I couldn't bring like a whole bunch with me. I brought what would fit in my duffel bags that I packed for the trip. But we're laying on our bed, and I see the post that's like, oh, they're coming out with my favorite thing in the whole world, which is glitter. And I about lost my mind. And when I tell you, my husband just looks at me and goes, so when's it coming out? And I was like, the 29th. And he was like, okay, like we can get them. I was like, oh, I love you so much. Just like that. He was like, you love glitter, so like we can get them. And I was like, oh, I love you so much. So what I just put on my face was the ColourPop Pressed Face Powder. I don't even know what shade this is. It doesn't tell me. It don't tell me. It's just a bronzer that I've used and hit pan on and I need to restock. I also have another bronzer we're gonna use. It is from Revolution, Makeup Revolution London. It's the Rock On World Baked Bronzer Powder. Again, this is dirty and gross, and I know. When I moved, a lot of my stuff broke. And again, I'm a poor bitch, so we can't have everything. Also, I don't like talking about myself a lot. I like talking about my husband and my marriage. So just a little, we're gonna do a little tidbit about me, I guess. So I feel like you guys, you know, can be my friends, even though, you know, you're watching this. I hope it makes it feel like I'm talking to you. So my name is Bree. My real name is Brianna, but I just go by Bree or B. I don't think anyone besides my mother, who then proceeds to yell my full name, calls me Brianna, unless like obviously like work people and stuff I don't know, or like I'm like, you can call me Brianna. But yeah, my name's Bree. I am 23. I just moved to the Gaslamp Quarter of San Diego. My favorite color is pink. My favorite medium in makeup is glitter and highlighter. Anything sparkly, and you've got my attention, 100%. This is my wedding ring. I like showing it off if you can't tell. I think it's gorgeous. My husband picked it out on the phone. I'm a spoiled person and very grateful for everything my husband has done for me. We're just gonna pop a little bait underneath our bronzer / contour. I'm addicted to these things. I'm so happy they have them here because I was really concerned that they weren't going to have these here. But Arizona, if you're watching this, you can be my first sponsor because I would do a lot for these. I almost said I would eat some of the ass, but I'm not going to. So moving right along, we're going to go into our Anastasia Beverly Hills. As you can tell, I am hitting pan in this shade, which is Desert, and this is the blush trio of Very Adore. Now, I really recommend this one. There are 2 other shades, I believe, but I like this one because if you can see, all three colors are very cool tone. It's a nice, warm, a medium, and then a very cool tone, which I think this alone, I have another one of these that I use in my kit that are very versatile on all skin tones. So we're just gonna blush. I'm obsessed with blush. I think blush makes you look dainty and pretty and cute, and you just are the cutest little bean ever. And of course, we're gonna blend this out because right now I look like a psychopath. I think this lighting is a little crazy right now. I think because it's still overcast, it makes me look way more pale than I actually am. And may or may not wash me out a little bit more than it usually would. But I am all here for a blush tester. I like to put it on my temples a little bit, put it on my nose. This blush is definitely something I think works on all skin tones. It varies entirely. I don't think it's something that is like exclusive to one skin tone. And that's something that I do also really, really, really love about Anastasia. She was one of the first brands of this kind of like beauty guru era that dropped a line of foundations that were so inclusive that Norvina even did the promotional videos that were based on women of color and just the different complexions, whether they were a more pink undertone, a more olive, a more yellow, and just very, very deep skin tones, which is something that's very important, which another reason why I do adore the brand so much. Same with a brand called Beauty Bakery, which is why we don't stand Huda Beauty in this home. Beauty Bakery is an amazing brand that was created by a woman of color, and it is a California-based brand. Now, they actually have a store here in San Diego, and I'm really dying to go, which I'm gonna go ahead and call the store ahead of time and ask if I am allowed to film in there, just because this brand is so cute. They are basing all their products off of baking items. So they have like a flour powder, their cake batter is the name of their foundation. Like, it's a very, very cute brand. So it's definitely, that's another one that I highly, highly, highly recommend, whether you are white, black, Latina, Filipino, anything, literally, no matter your race. This is also a brand that is super, super awesome because not only do they have a shade range that is so huge, their first color is their darkest and deepest skin tone, which is something that I'm totally here for, because for once we probably should be putting women of color ahead of everyone else, but that's just my opinion. So please don't come for me in the comments. I will block you so fast. So next we're gonna pop in some highlighter before we start with our eyes and our lips to finish up this look. So of course we're gonna go in with our ColourPop Flexitarian highlighter. Now this highlighter is a cream highlighter that is say it with me, $8. Not 18, not 80, 8. Ocho. 8. I'm almost out of it. And I love it. And it is my holy grail highlighter. Simply because the price is amazing, and when you see me put this on, bitch gonna be blinded. Now, I use an IT Cosmetics flat brush. I think this is like another type of blending brush. It's like an angled blending brush, but I use this for my highlighter because I can use one side to apply it and then one side to buff it out with. So you literally don't even need a lot, which I don't really have a lot to even use. But I'm just gonna tap it in here a few times. Like, that was like 2 swipes. Like, sis. Like, my camera isn't focusing on it. I just like, I can't. I hope this is picking up. I hope it is. So now we're gonna go ahead and start our eyeliner. And I haven't zoomed up this much because I'm gonna go ahead and do this side, but we're gonna do it slow and step by step. So our first technique is us using a flat surface. So actually it would just happen to be in front of me. It's a Polaroid of me and my friend Vince. You've probably seen my baby right here on Ramsey Aguilera's makeup videos. So I think they did a Grinch tutorial together, but Vince is my motherfucking baby. We're gonna go ahead and take our Polaroid picture and we're just gonna stack it right here on the corner of the eye. Now, any flat surface will do. Anything that has an angle, like a stiff edge, and you can put it an angle against your eye, will work. We're gonna go ahead and get our liquid liner. Now, I've always liked pens more than the actual liquid, simply because this is a felt tip, which I think helps way more in the end of things. That we can also point it if you want. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to create our line.
It's crazy how she comes back soon.
And this is just gonna be our outer line of the wing. You can also do this with tape or any type of stack. Now it creates a decent line, so you can just lift up a little bit and connect. So then from there, even if it's messy, it's okay. You're okay, it's okay. From there, we're just going to bring it in. You can create a wing like that. And you can always fill it in here. And so you just have a nice little wing now. And then you're just gonna bring it in some more. All the way to the inner corner of your eye. And sure enough, there you go. There's your wing, honey. And if you mess up at all, you can always go back in with your Morphe brush, which is
If it's one thing I remember, I do remember that. That's okay. I'm glad it didn't work between you and those other guys. Rebel gives you wings, while Poppy Chillo gives you butterflies. She ain't got no butter face, but she got some butter thighs. Super duper sweet. You the only thing to take me highway. I wanna be your night and day, be your night and shining armor. Only one to say today. Be your Superman. I take you up, up, up away. For this chance, I only pray. For this chance, I only pray. Damn. Okay, this one's for the ages. I can sing along with you. You can call me crazy. I'm just crazy about you. We can run away, pack it up.
So this is the final look, you guys. I think it's a super fun, no matter what time of the year. Look, it is perfect. I love wearing this look with a black. It's very 50s, very glam. I like putting in a pop of color on the inner corners, which I used Flexitarian, which is the same as my highlight today. Thank you so much, friends. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, and you can even leave a comment down below saying what you'd like to see next. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and stay tuned for more.